And, you know, this is a historic time in this country and in our 150-year history in this town. Because we were all astounded when the nation's president last year blackmailed the school districts of all over the country, withhold federal funds, or comply with Title IX, his interpretation of Title IX. That's what he did. And we complied. We cowtailed. Okay, that's what happened. Now, the events which form the hinges of history are often undetected. In our lives as well, our response to events imposed upon us can send our lives in a totally different direction, which we will later recognize as a decisive event in our past. When Lindbergh flew the Atlantic, he drew a line at the halfway point, knowing that when he crossed that point, there was only one direction to go. Regardless of what happened, there was no turning back. Up front, let me be clear again. My concern is for the welfare of all of our children, and allowing boys and girls to roam into the restroom, locker room, or shower of their particular choice on that particular day is a bad place to go, folks. And we must not go there. I'm opposed to this. We must not go to this neighborhood. Bad place to go. All students, all school districts, and public schools and private schools have a moral obligation to protect each child and do what is in the best interest of every student. Every student. And it is particularly incumbent upon us, the elected school board directors of this school district, to count on what is right and what is decent. We must have the strength to champion a right example to other school districts. Do what's right and champion that. I do expect a genuine and sincere effort by the directors on this board towards setting this right example. We must not tire of doing that which is decent and right. I would submit there are some who would steal the watchwords of what's right and use them to promote their own corrupt, countercultural notions and progressive plans. It's a blatant disregard of our duty and a shame to our community to create a social engineering laboratory with our children as the study subjects.
Folks,
Political correctness has blurred the lines of sensibility. This board director has not lost his common sense. I know what's right. We must face facts as they are and not surrender ourselves to foolish ways. Justify their foolishness because it's being done elsewhere. This is Boyertown, not elsewhere. We must soberly acknowledge the risks and the dangers and attack it with unyielding resolution. When we bend principles, they're no longer principles. I stand for the God-given principles I was raised with. I stand with my community, and I stand with our children. And I stand against allowing boys and girls to roam into the restroom or locker room or shower of their particular choice. Because it's a slippery slope, folks. When it starts, we can't stop it. Thank you.